One evening, after a long day of teaching the crowds, Jesus said to his disciples, "Let us go across to the other side." Mark chapter 4, verse 35. They got into the boat, trusting his word. Jesus was with them. Everything seemed calm. But suddenly, without warning, a great storm arose. The waves crashed into the boat. Water began to fill it. The disciples, experienced fishermen, were terrified. And where was Jesus? Jesus was in the stern, asleep on the cushion. Mark chapter 4, verse 38. The storm grew stronger, but Jesus remained silent, asleep. The disciples cried out in fear and frustration, "Teacher, do you not care that we are perishing?" Mark chapter 4, verse 38. Have you ever felt like that? You pray, but nothing changes. You believe, yet the storm continues. You feel God is present, but silent. Jesus woke up. He did not argue with the storm. He did not shout at the disciples. He simply spoke one sentence, "Peace and be still." Mark chapter 4, verse 39. And the Bible says, the wind ceased and there was a great calm. In one moment, what terrified them vanished. Then Jesus turned to his disciples and asked two powerful questions. Why are you afraid? Have you still no faith? Mark chapter 4, verse 40. Notice something important. Jesus did not ask, "Why is there a storm?" He asked, "Why are you afraid?" The storm was outside, but fear was inside. Today, our storms may look different. Financial stress, health issues, broken relationships, loneliness, disparity, injustice, prejudice, uncertainty about the future. Sometimes the hardest part is not the storm, but the feeling that God is quiet. But this story, my dear friends, teaches us a deep truth. God's silence does not mean God's absence. Jesus was in the boat all along. The disciples were filled with awe and said to one another, "Who then is this, that even the wind and the sea obey him?" Mark chapter 4, verse 41. When God calms the storm, our situation changes. But when God calms our heart, we change. So remember this. If Jesus said, "Let us go to the other side," then no storm can stop his promise. And as the psalm reminds us, God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Psalm 46, verse 1. And Isaiah assures us, "When you pass through the waters, I will be with you." Isaiah chapter 43, verse 2. Trust God, not because the storm is small, but because God is greater. Friends, this channel is not just about videos. It's about faith that heals, stories that guide, and hope that never fades. Click the subscribe button. Share this message with someone who needs encouragement today. And let us go together in faith, love, and trust in God. Because one word from God can change one heart, and one heart can change the world.